This is the new protocols which are now being put in place after this massive security breach. The main gate is what we are being told will only be used by the MPs. Press would be allowed from a separate gate and staff will be from a separate gate. The gate that I'm passing through is usually the staff gate where the Member of Parliament's staff and others in fact use this gate. Now let me go across to my colleague Sunil Prabhu, who is joining us with all those details. Sunil, new protocols being put in place at this moment. Many of them, just take our viewers to what the Parliament has decided, what is going to change from tomorrow.
Well, this is better late than never. Members of Parliament have been really raising this issue with the Speaker much before. And if you recall, in the first session of Parliament, the special session, when women spectators and women artists as well as women actresses were brought, especially, they had even shouted in Parliament slogans, even when the House had to come on order. At that stage, members of Parliament from the opposition had raised queries. So this was, as they say, waiting to happen. The Speaker has held an all-party meeting and their opposition members have made it very clear to him that how could an incident of this nature, where there was intelligence, very clear directions, that there were inputs that an incident like this is happening. There has been a plan to do such a thing. And as you can see, as the Delhi police and the inter-agencies and the joint intelligence committees are unraveling the entire episode, this was a pre-planned conspiracy. So what were the steps that have been taken? The rules do not permit them, but they are really asking the Speaker a number of searching questions. The Speaker, of course, has given the information about what has happened, but certain guidelines will now be followed, something that MPs have been asking for, that there will be a separate entrance, a gate for them, which will be earmarked, and that is the main entrance which will be permitted. The second will, of course, be the separate gate from the railway bhavan for the press, for the staff, a separate gate, and cutting across other parties. They said that the Member of Parliament who issued the thing, Pratap Seema, must be questioned. They have called this a terrorist act, and they want to know, to get to the bottom of this entire issue.
Sunil, quickly, just speaking about the politics around, the Congress is already protesting against Mr. Pratap Simha in Mysore. This is going to be, is possibly one of the main, in fact, focus of the Parliament, of the opposition tomorrow and in this current session. They are going to pin the government down on this extreme security lapse that has taken place, and that also, what the pass is being signed by a BJP MP.
That's right, and this is really, a big question mark, because it's not about this Member of Parliament. He might have done it without knowing, and that is definitely something that one shouldn't really make an example of. The real culprits in this entire matter is actually Ankit, is the security agencies. How could you go through layers? This is a new Parliament which is supposed to have body scans. You have had to, it's ready to be dealing with the 21st century, and it should have had 21st century type of security. How did these canisters go into and can be lit up on the floor of the House? That is something that is unacceptable. That is something that members of Parliament are saying. It could have been anything else tomorrow. It could have been a grenade. It could have been any kind of thing. And how did these things happen? So corrective steps are being taken, but really the precedent, as the members of Parliament are saying, is that you started by bringing all and sundry into Parliament to showcase this new Parliament. You had visitors shouting slogans from this gallery.
Exactly.